don't bounce a check to the DMV, they will suspend your license.
Don't just pay that ticket. Go to attackthatticket.com or call today 877-99-NO-TICKS.
Hey there, YouTube fans. This is Mike Palumbo. Before I start, it would really help me if you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Now, normally when I do videos, I like to do a little cooking something or other, or talk about something else as I'm talking about things to make it a little more interesting. It's going to be a little boring. I just want to get some quick content out there. Over the last couple of months, I've been inundated with calls of people who've had their driver's license suspended in New York State and don't know what to do to get their license reinstated. And I got to tell you how practically a 100% success rate in figuring out what the problem is and then getting people back on the road. Now, when I talk about license, what I mean is if you have a New York State driver's license, your license is suspended from the state of New York. Or if you have an out-of-state license, your privileges in New York State are suspended. So when I say license, I mean your license or just your driving privileges in the state of New York. If you have an out-of-state license, sure, you could drive in 49 other states, but you can't drive in New York. What ends up happening is someone tries to renew their driver's license in their home state of, let's say, North Carolina or wherever, and they won't let them because there's a hold in New York State. And it could be something from, the 90s where you just had a ticket and you didn't answer it, and now it's coming back to bite you. So you got to clear up your New York State suspension. But as I indicated in my first statement, if you bounce a check to the New York State DMV, they will suspend your license. I guess they really don't like having checks bounced to them. But that's just an example. There's over 110 reasons why your license could be suspended in New York State. Many of those things have nothing to do with driving. Get behind on child support, they suspend your driver's license. Fail to pay all your New York State income tax, they suspend your driver's license. Get convicted of a drug charge and they'll specifically get the court to waive the suspension, they suspend your driver's license. So there's a lot of reasons why someone could be suspended and someone could not know. Now, I have about a 100% success rate in getting people's licenses reinstated. What I'll do is I have an account with the DMV so I can run people's driving history here in New York State. I can find it, and that's going to tell me, it's called an abstract, and that's going to tell me the framework of why you're suspended. And a lot of times I can tell right just from that document what you have to do, but most times there's further legwork. A court could hold your suspension. The New York State Department of Finance can hold your suspension because you haven't paid state income tax. A family court could be holding the suspension. A unit of the DMV could be holding the suspension. So what I do is I pull the driving history, I figure out the big framework, and then I make my phone calls to the various units or courts and figure out what the underlying issue is, and then the step-by-step instructions on what to do, what you have to do to get yourself back on the road. And either you could hire me to do it, us to do it. The first thing I do, that investigation, analysis, and consultation, that's a service that you pay for. And then I tell you exactly what to do, and if you don't want to do it, then I give you a price for us to do it. And like I said, I pretty much have a 100% success rate in getting people back on the road. The issue, a lot of the issues arises over numerous DWI convictions within a 25-year period from your last conviction. If you have 3 or more, it becomes very difficult to get your license back, and oftentimes you have to sanitize your driving record. You have to vacate some convictions. But even in those situations, most of the time, if the people want to go for it, we're successful. So again, I just wanted to make a quick video because I just been getting a lot of calls about suspended licenses and privileges in the state of New York, and I just wanted to put it out there and let people know, if you know anyone whose license is suspended or privileges are suspended in the state of New York and they don't know what to do and they can't renew their license in New York or somewhere else, or they got caught driving under suspension, and they can't figure it out, because often, obviously, people can figure it out, they don't call me. But if you're at your wit's end, or you know someone that they don't know what to do, that they don't know what to do, call me. I know exactly what to do. This is what I do for a living. I'll get you back on the road. So thanks for watching. Again, it's Mike Palumbo. Please like the video, like all my videos, and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us. It helps us get great content out there. And hey, if you have a question or an issue or something you want to see a video about, put it in the comments below. and I'll give you a shout out and I'll do your video. Again, thanks again for watching, and have a safe day.